Alright, we're getting ready for Volusia, and we got qualifying coming up, which hopefully I don't completely fail at. So I did something different with this one, and I had practice at 7 a.m., and then it holds over until 2:30. So I don't know if the track is going to dry out a ton in between that or not. We'll see what we got for grip. We can tighten it up from there. But we got quite a few people here. We're doing 40 laps for the main. We got 220s and 225s first. And we'll see what kind of grip is out here. But probably not going to be a whole lot of grip. Which, you know what? That might be fine. It's definitely dried out. But right now I got the car feeling solid. We're going to be doing the slider line when we can.
16.482.
And a little too sideways there, but we get the grip off the corner. And we're going to go with a 16.395, which puts us 8th, 9th. And who knows how far back that actually is going to end up being. Well, not terrible. I was worried we were going to pop out and there would still be many people yet to qualify. So, we've done well there. My dad's actually put in a decent lap with a 4.52. Gavin, not so much. And we got Ryan, Bryce, and Kevin, who is new to the series. I believe I just added him. So, we got 2 people we're waiting on. That means we've got, how many people do we have tonight? 26, 27, 28, 29, and 26 start tonight. So, I figured since we were on a bigger track, I could open it back up to 26. Surprised that we got as many, though, with NASCAR racing tonight. But, yeah, Logan to the front. Good to see he was it. Well, never mind. Bomber goes up to the front. Big time. And that's going to drop us to 13th right now. So right now we're in the first race, which is good. We'll try to get a good finish here. Starting 7th, so we missed the invert by 2 spots. And yeah, who do we got in this one with us? Got my dad starting right behind me. Mitch is going to be in 6th, Tracy and Zach at the front. And hopefully we have a good show. This place can race very well.
Pit road is closed right now.
Hopefully we can get lots of green flag racing. I think everyone's starting to understand that you can't touch the fenders now. Back to racing like that.
There's no tire changes allowed during this race. Treat them right and good luck.
And yeah, hopefully just have a good one. I've trying out a few different things. Got some help from people on tire wear. And, well, tire wear and just overall grip. I'm starting off pretty tight. And we will tighten it up as we go. I don't know how much the track is going to change from this point on, but we got quite a bit of laps on it in the 22 minutes of practice. But yeah, now it is dried out, and it's going to continue to dry out more and more. I wish I could tell it to water the bottom 20% or the top 20% or, you know, anything like that. But right now all we can do is completely reset it or go to a pre-gen track. So we're going to have to ride around the bottom, not think about slider line. hopefully just kind of figure out how to run down there and not do anything too stupid, because right now we're in a decent spot. I need to get more points though in these first few races, because I've been failing to score decent points in the first two mains that we run, but then can find my way up in the final most of the time. But
the pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Very slow start out of bomber there in the 88. Park it around the bottom. Looks like everyone's got clean. Get a little loose there. A little tight on entry.
Outside, stay low. 19.724.
Don't really need to worry about people hitting the wall. If they're hitting the wall here, they're way over the banking and should not be gaining an advantage from that. Right now though, the bottom's really not hooking up for us. Got William on our outside. Be able to slide up a bit, but I'm not quite sure how much room we got to our outside. He had a big run, so we just kind of had to wait there. He gets a really good run through turn 1 that I wasn't expecting. Really wasn't expecting him to be able to blast to our outside on turn 1, but he does so, and that ruins my plans of coming up to the outside like I wanted to. It's a little loose in center still. Struggling with that. Sticking around the top once. That was not good.
16.61.
My dad is putting a lot of pressure on me.
16.461.
Looks like he's getting slightly better drives out of the corner. But we're just not able to really do anything. Bomber's almost got himself all the way to the front with the inside line, so he's got something figured out. We're gonna just park it around here.
16.591.
Halfway done at the end of this lap. Just driving through the slick there, but not really on the gas, so it's not going to matter too much. Good clean racing though. Terrible exit. Spun up the tires. Too loose. My dad's getting a run on the high side.
16.73.
Go back to slider line. He's going to cut it down low. He got a bad exit though. We're in the wall.
16.59.
Bit of side contact up ahead. That allows us to gain on them. Really don't have anywhere to go with them side by side. We get loose off the corner. That is hurting me badly. And we're driving into the inside wall like I did with the midget. That didn't help.
16.82.
And a big wall hit. That's not going to help things either. Almost into the inside wall again. That's going to kill our exit. William looking to get to the outside and get the invert over Mitch. He's got nowhere to go at the moment because he can't go low. And looks like Ryan has gotten spun, and we've got a yellow.
Pit road is closed right now. There's a green-white checkered finish when the yellow clears.
Well, now we got a green-white checkered. And let's hope that the tires don't do weird stuff after we get back going. But I'm definitely not cooling the tires anymore, because that might be causing us issues. But unfortunate for Ryan in fourth. Not sure if he got hit or just made a mistake. We'll take a look afterwards.
One lap to green.
We'll get ready to go. So, still 2 spots out of the invert for race 2.
Get ready, going green.
My biggest concern, though, is not getting beat by the car behind me, because he has been right there the entire time, and I'm not a fan of that.
The pace car is in.
Green flag always gets weird with the white flag up. Should get white flag. Next lap, though, Tracy goes for a big horrible slider. Yeah, zero control over that, it looked like. Everyone's stacked up from that. We're going to sneak down to the bottom and try to get something here. Probably 3 wide. Mitch is getting sideways in front of the field. And we get 6th. Well, that got pretty terrible at the end. I think my dad got wiped out as well in that. What happened up front? Looks like Mitch slides up just a bit, and yeah, he gets a bad push and is just right on Zach's nose. What happened to the 66 before that? Let's take a look at it. No, he just misjudged that. So, alright. We are off to race number 2 now. Where did my dad end up finishing? He ends up 8th, so we got lucky out of that one. I'm gonna quiet this down just so I don't have to talk so loud. Already loud enough. Alright, on pole we got Jeff, then Blake, Colton, Kurt, Ryan and Logan, Nick, Austin, Ian, Chad, Gavin. Let's hope Gavin doesn't run into the back of Chad multiple times this time. And then Dalton, James, and Rick at the back. Somehow now it's gotten very quiet, but pacing, so... yeah, we're getting loud. Make sure we're on the right camera setting. We are, and yeah, get ready for another 20 laps, and then we'll be doing our 25 laps. And I put this back up. So two two 2000 I-rated drivers on the front row. Then it builds up and then drops back down with the invert. We'll see what we got. Green flag. Got a couple of bobbles there. Big run coming on the outside by Austin. He backs out of it. Back behind him, Ian and Gavin working around on the high side. And Jeff has possibly lost it in front of the field, and that gets everyone all screwed up. And then Logan.
Flag is out.
I don't know what's going on. They just all got scrambled up there. Oh, all of a sudden, he was just right in front of Logan. There's nothing Logan could do there. I am not sure. Yeah, Jeff just lost it in front of the field and then nowhere for the 74 to go. So, not a good start to that one. We'll drop the caution down if it's not one to go this time. And get them ready to go again. And now it's single file, so hopefully it's a little cleaner. But Chad, just unfortunate there. He was down really low, and they got to the corner, and he slid up just because of his bad angle after going low to miss that wreck, and just unfortunate.
Green, green, green.
We got a bad start out of Ryan. Nick almost gets himself black flagged if he didn't. Let's make sure that there's no black flags there. Doesn't look like it. Just gonna clear black flag for Ryan if he got one, but I don't think he did. So, got a good battle here for third position. Ryan grabs the wall a little bit. Logan running down low. 3 wide off of 4. Gets a little tight there. Ryan finds out that the outside is the side that gets shoved into the wall, and he's not able to get it turned into turn 1. Out front, though, Blake pulling away. Colton in second. But he's got 3 much faster guys coming, or at least 2 of them. I'm going to assume Ryan's fairly quick as well. Back behind that, we got Kurt and Austin, Jeff, Ian, and Gavin working down low. We got one around back here. That is James. But Blake has got a massive lead. Nick's going for second. Thankfully he doesn't slide up there because he was not going to have the room to finish that one off. At the back, it looks like Chad's car is probably a little broken. He does not have the speed. Gavin running in 10th. And we got a battle for the final invert spot. Kurt, I believe, is getting past. He might be a little slow from the damage from that wreck that they had. Up front, though, Nick's still trying to fully complete that. It was probably one that Colton needed to just back off and fall in behind. But Nick goes up over the banking. Still somehow gets a run off the corner, good enough to hold on to it. Logan gets squeezed to the inside wall. Just past halfway right now. Logan pulls it down low. Can he get the drive off the corner? Not quite. But off of 2 seems to be a little better. Colton gets crossed up through the middle of the corner. He'll lose lose a little bit of a run down the backstretch, but not enough unless there is a slider coming. There is. Colton turns it down. That drive off the slick, it's not going to help him. He pops it down to the bottom instead of doing a slider back. Actually gets a really good run compared to what he was doing, so he's going to head back down to the bottom. 2 sideways, though, out of the corner. Loses the gap. Kurt's got back around Austin, and it looks like they're both catching Ryan right now. And behind them, Jeff, Ian, and Gavin. Then Rick, Dalton, and Chad has started to catch up, so he might have just got a bad start. But yeah, the rest of the field very spread out at the front right now. I think the closest thing that we got to a battle is going to be Colton slowly falling back, and then these 3 that are working on getting themselves sorted out. Ian goes too low, grabs the inside wall like we do. That gives Gavin a big run. He's going to need to throw a slider here. Is he going to? Nope, he sticks with the bottom. But now he's sliding up. A little too late there to close it off. They get together. He's going to be able to clear it. Then he goes up, but it gets a little tight as he crosses the slick. He's going to hold on to that spot. Austin working the rear bumper of Kurt as Ryan is closed in on Colton. Austin heading down low, gets a big drive off of 2. Can he get that same drive off the corner? He backs it down. He's got the left rear in the moisture. Right rear gets a bit more as he keeps it lower. Kurt running right through the slick through 1 and 2, and somehow that still gives him enough drive to get off the corner. Colton way high, almost over the banking. And we are on the last lap here, so transfer spot right now, or the invert spot, final invert spot right now is the 74. Looks like they're going to be cleaner coming around to the end. Blake wins it by a mile. Kurt's going to hold on to that spot. Gavin going for it. Can't quite get up to the 8th position. So, good run once we got going there. Now we're going 25 laps. I don't know if I need to tighten it up anymore. I feel like we were tight enough as it was. You know what? Let's go ahead and just to do it. Oops, that's not the way. We'll go to 3 there, and yeah, we are on pole for this one since we got to 6th.
Line up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Will we be able to hold on to that? Very, very doubtful. But goal is to try to run a slider line and maybe pull away from the pack, but Balmer looks way too fast in the 88. So I am sure he'll be up challenging us. Mitch and Tracy, they will find their way to the front. Track has really widened out. I couldn't tell from the broadcast view, but I'm glad I tightened it up a little bit because this is a completely different track than what we were on last. So it's going to continue to widen up.
Catch the pace car.
And we'll see if the bottom ever comes into play. It was for a few people.
Catch the pace car.
We're going to get yelled at this whole time, but that's fine because we don't need to be too close to the pace truck. Otherwise the green comes out while it's still on track. So, 25 laps. We need to just be smart.
About to go green.
Get a good start here. And hopefully not do anything stupid or get too loose.
The pace car is in.
Made a good jump on the field. Do that little slider line while we have the opportunity. I should have looked at how the leader was running his laps in the last race, but I feel like we're doing okay as long as we don't get too sideways. Hook up the grip on the outside.
16.829.
Mark in the 15. We forgot about him. He's been one of the quickest people as well, and he's already running us down like crazy, so.
The car in P2, just at the fastest lap. 16.562.
He's doing a big arc, getting a good drive off the corner, and we're in the wall.
16.7.
No need to fight him, because we have no shot. Maybe we can learn something. He's just driving right through the slick, so no idea.
The next car's the leader, clear. 16.994. The car in P1, just at the fastest lap. 16.361. Inside.
Alright, back to the line we like. Yeah, he's just setting fast laps at every lap, doing that line. But we'll see how that works out for 40 laps. I'm sure he's capable of adjusting and knowing. Big sideways there. Kevin having a good run though right now. He's held on to that spot, and we are just way too sideways. What the hell? It's like I'm too tight on entry and too loose through the center. Get to racing up front. Not going to do us any good because they're so much quicker than us. We got to get that loose center figured out. Let's head down to the bottom. Is there anything down here? Felt like there was. Big slider for the lead. Yeah, that's not doing it for me. I need to solve the center off. That's where we're hurting the most. I've not been good about my throttle position. I need to think about that. Been way too heavy on throttle one corner exit. Top side is quickest for us. Too tight there. Getting in a rhythm though on the top side. I don't know if the guys will be able to catch us behind, but they've cleared Kevin, so I just can't make any mistakes here. Hopefully Zach puts some pressure on Tracy and they both slow down a bit, but corner entries like that are not going to help our chances of holding on to third. Looks like we're holding even to Tracy and Zach behind, as long as I don't screw up. We've got 2 laps left at the line.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
We figured out something.
16.992. White flag, white flag. 17.2.
And we forgot that this is a transfer race, so we are going to lose a few people as well. We'll have to check that after the race. And there we go. We will get third. I'm happy with that.
Good job.
Thought it was going to be a lot worse, but luckily we had a big enough gap. And 91.80, 86.80. And who is going to not transfer? That is Spencer, sadly. It looks like Bryce got into him, possibly. But that is why we do these multiple mains, to hopefully give everyone a chance to race. Take a look at what happened there. Spencer misses the corner. Yeah, that never should have been a thing that happened. The fender is just terrible. So, yeah, now we move on to the next one. And, we will... Oh, wait. Why is it saying only 11? That's annoying. Well, we lost more people than that. We are losing Mitch, Bryce, and, yeah, that's annoying, but I guess we're going to have 22 people, so... well, that puts a little more pressure on people at the back. Where did my dad end up getting in that one? He ends up 9th, so just holds right about where he was. And now we've got a battle at the rear for the top 11 spots. Up front, Ryan and Kurt. We'll see how this one goes.
Green flag, green flag.
Slow start. Ryan into the wall on entry. That's going to put him 3 wide immediately. Logan keeps the nose out of everyone. He's going to go back 3 wide. Everyone heading down to the bottom hard, and Colton gets a little sideways there, but he's able to keep it going forward. Nick trying to squeeze under him. Not going to work out very well. Around the top side, Blake flying in the, what is that, the 23? Yeah. So, He's going to come around the top side. Austin in the 28, then Gavin in the 77, Jeff, Ian, and back here for the final transfer spot, Rick just ahead of Chad, who's been trying to make up since that incident, and he's going to get around Rick as Rick gets a little loose there. Chad up into the 11th position. Back up front, we could have some good racing, and we do have some decent racing up here as Logan's going to the middle and around the top side, takes the lead from Kurt. Logan missed out on the main last race after an incident, and looks like he's going to win his way in this time. Blake not moving forward as quick as I thought he would. Gavin's worked his way up to the top side, so we'll see. He's not running quite as high as we were, or at least as high as I think we were. Colton's heading back to the bottom. He's going to do the slider line, but kind of half-asses it and doesn't come all the way up into the grip. That's going to put them 3 wide. Blake's working the bottom with Nick just in the middle of those two. They keep it clean. Nick goes up to the moisture. Colton's going to cut it back down. Colton has improved his dirt racing quite a bit, though. That's not a move we would have seen out of him early on in this season. So up front, Logan, he is gone. Kurt, then Ryan. Here comes Blake trying to work around for the 4th position. Colton gets a little tight on entry. Gavin's went back down to the bottom. Colton, though, very sideways right through that center. Kind of having the same issue I'm feeling. And what we got here? We've got battle for the 11th spot is still over. These guys are all in. They just need to keep it clean. But they're looking for a few more spots to move up the grid. Back out of transfer position is Rick, James, Dylan, and Dalton. And just behind them, Logan way out in the lead. Kurt running the line we were running. Looks like Nick and Blake have gotten around Ryan. Blake's still working the bottom. Colton doing good around the bottom. I thought he was going to start falling off, but he hasn't. And Austin's now making his move on Gavin. Be about halfway at the end of this lap. Chad gets a little tight there. They've pulled away from Ian. Rick is closing in a little bit on Ian. But, oh no. Kurt up into the wall. Right front stays on it. Nick holding off Blake. Blake's going to go to the top side now. Ryan, Colton, Gavin is now getting more pressure from Austin and as well as Jeff. And Chad is joining the show as well. So Gavin falling off a little bit, but he shouldn't need to worry about it too much. A long ways back to Rick, who is yet to catch Ian. Gavin's kind of running that middle. Sounded like we had a hard hit on the front stretch, but I think it was just a wall tap. Jeff getting the bottom to work fairly well right now. He's working his way under the 28, and Chad is working his way up through the middle lane and top. He gets a little stumble there as he's got to check up for Austin. They're starting lap 18 now. Everyone keeping it clean. James around the outside of the 04. Back here, though, everyone is in. They just got to keep it clean. Jeff is working underneath Austin. Looks like he's got that car driving better than what he had driving in the first race. Chad's just gotta be patient. Just take your 10th place and transfer. Trying a 3-wide move up the middle, well, anywhere, is just gonna be a chance to wreck out, and you're better off just making the main show. Every race pays the same points, so one's not better than the other to win. Nick gets into the back of Kurt and drives through him. Don't like to see that. At least he lifted off a little bit. We've got lap traffic for the leader as he has caught the back of the field. Rick has fallen off quite a bit, and now James is catching him in the 26, going around the top side. Logan's going to go middle, and he's going to sneak to the outside of Rick and clear them. And then the 04 drives through Rick, Dalton into him, and hopefully all the other leaders see everything. Time, they do. Alright, well, we're going to have a green-white checker to the end here. Hopefully it's not as terrible as the one in... What did you just do, Gavin? I don't know. Well, let's hope that didn't break his car. Oh no. His left front is broken. Or his right front's about to fall off. I think enough people are lapped that it's not going to be an issue. Lap cars should be sent to the rear. I don't know why they haven't been yet. But nothing is working how I've wanted it to. Rick gets sent to the rear. Why are these guys not getting sent to the rear? I guess Rick was the caution, so he was already getting sent to the rear at the start of the caution. Dalton should be sent to the rear, so let's see if it does it this time. It should. Gavin, don't pit, don't pit. Gavin's out now. I think Gavin could have held on to it with these 3 a lap down. But I think his right front probably fell off. Alright, lap cars getting sent to the rear. I will clear yellows, or blacks.
Green flag, green flag.
We are green. Wait for everyone to get around. And there we go. Alright, so should be getting white flag this time. Kurt has got his spot back, so last lap Nick tries to drive through him again. So Nick not learning from that and gets into the fender. Should be getting checkered flag this time around. There it is. And unfortunately, Gavin does not make it. It looks like James is the final one to make the race. So, we got warm-up now. The sun is going down, and we need to just kind of figure out something with the setup. Logan with 95 on the right rear. That is not something we're going to be competing with. Nope, we need to go the other way. I need to go positive, don't I? Yeah. Pretty sure. I'm getting confused already. Yeah, I think they looked at their tires after the session ended, so it gave them a bad reading. I don't think there's any way they could have been at that point.
Just set the fastest lap. 16.595. Go low. The fastest lap, 16.4.
Well, it feels looser. We did add some fuel.
17.037. Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Felt okay there.
989. Clear inside.
Just drive into the back of him, show him that it's not fun. I know we didn't mean to. Alright, well, the car feels stable up top again. I don't know if I want to tighten it up again. We are one of the slowest people. I think maybe... I don't know what the hell we need to do. I'm so lost right now. Stagger. Let's try that. Let's go with... Shit, what do we do here? Can't go to 4. So we drop that in. I don't want to get it too tight, but let's go try that out.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Not sure why JC decided to just drive straight up on the track that far, but that wiped out everyone.
Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Clear outside.
We're just on throttle. It just gets so loose.
Car outside. Outside is clear.
I need to try something on the left rear to drive it hard. Alright, so let's try this. I'm gonna drop that now. Something, no idea what I'm doing, trying to make it go fast.
Slow car down low. Car stop down low.
Well, we're not going to really get to feel this one out, but I can already kind of tell that it feels better.
Okay, warm-up's over. Bring it on in.
Probably going to be way too tight, but that's fine. Don't matter too much. 22 of us starting. Colton on pole. We're starting in 8th, so at least we got the high side. 40 laps, and yeah, I don't know why it didn't save my 26 car
Line
field.
up on the outside, closed, pit road is closed.
So, I don't think we're going to be going forward. Just, not looking very good at all. I did turn particles down, so that's probably why you're seeing less dirt and mud flying around. Just because that seems to have an issue that's causing some stuttering in it problems. So, yeah. I don't know. I think we're just gonna go straight backwards. I don't have a good feeling about my pace, but maybe being slow will save the tires.
One to go, next time by.
Hopefully we can get a good start here. We've had a lot of clean racing. Shouldn't change up in this race, but we do have more cars, so stack ups are
Get ready, going green.
easier to happen. We're gonna have a weird start here because the pace truck is gonna be going off right when it goes green.
Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag.
Not a good start from us, but if we're
You're up top,
straight
wide.
through
Clear.
the corner, we'll be okay.
You're up top, 3 wide. Still hold. Clear all around.
Oh yeah, it is much
Car
tighter
inside.
now.
Clear all around. Clear. You're up top, 3 wide.
Been
Right
3
side,
wide
2
for the whole
wide.
first
Clear
lap.
inside,
Tracy's up over.
20.821. Inside. Still
Kurt's
there,
able to
bottom.
pass
Clear
us on the
inside.
center. We are so freaking tight
Inside.
right now.
Clear inside.
Took way too many swings at it.
17.26.
Kurt goes down low right in front of Logan. He's got to react big time to it to stay off of him.
Keep high. Clear. Inside.
Now I'm having to slide it way too much on entry.
Clear. The car in P1. Just set the fastest lap. 16.751. Car inside. Clear inside.
Just not expecting him to come up the track there.
16.926.
Yeah, we are so freaking slow.
Just set the fastest lap.
We got room. Let's go
16.601.
explore. We have no idea what this setup can do, but right now the top is feeling like trash. Bottom's feeling okay.
Just set the fastest lap. 16.5.
I just need to be easy on throttle.
The car outside. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear up
They're
top.
3 wide for second right now.
16.822. The car in P12. Just set the fastest lap. 16.509. 16.892. The car in P1. Just set the fastest lap. 16.434.
Who's that out front? Ryan?
Outside. Outside, clear.
Yeah, we're just struggling for grip. It's tight, but it's
outside, clear.
no grip whatsoever.
992. Outside. Outside is clear. Outside. Clear.
So we just gotta hope that everyone falls apart, but we're going backwards very quick.
17.078. The car in P2. Just set the fastest
Over-adjusted.
16.429.
Hopefully we just save some tires somehow,
Outside.
and this thing goes long green run, and we can
Clear outside if you
make up some ground later, but Right now we are falling out of it so far, and we are getting chased down by everyone in this field. They're looking like they want to wreck though right in front of us.
Outside is clear. Outside clear.
My dad looks way quicker than us right now.
088.
Never had a car, I've never tightened a car up so much to have it have no grip at all. I mean, I know I'm driving through the slick, but everyone is, so that shouldn't be the issue. I don't feel like I'm pounding on the throttle, but yeah, I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I need to do here. But still a long ways to go.
17.084.
We'll see how it turns around for us, but we are going to get passed by the 67. Looks like he can kind of take the car wherever he wants.
17.165.
Just driving through the middle of the slick, see if we can do anything. It's a little loose up there. Luckily Tracy doesn't get into the back of him.
009.
Everyone racing really clean, so that's good.
16.947. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Clear outside.
It's a little too loose down low where the banking goes flat. Tracy got the Colton there.
Car outside, outside clear. Keep low. Outside is clear.
So Ryan's falling off the top side right now. We got nowhere to go at the moment.
Clear. 17.312.
Tracy's gonna go for a slider and slow them both down, so we'll head down low. And Tracy wrecks my dad with his bad slider.
Yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Catcher, 27 car.
I don't know why he went for the slider there. That was really not needed, but is what it is. I think he just felt like he had to get by Colton, but he wasn't any quicker than Colton. The only reason that he got anywhere near the side of him is because of the contact down the front stretch, and then Colton started working on back on the top. But we get ahead of both of them. My dad gets to go to the rear, gets him further away from beating us. And we're in 10th place, and I've kind of got a decent feel. We just got to make sure that the tires don't cool off too much here and get stupid, but I don't know if we've heated them up at all. We still got 17 laps to go. Wait for everyone to get in line, and we'll try it again. I'm not going to go drive around the top in the moisture because I think that was part of the reason we fell apart at the end after a long run at Cedar. The
One to go.
tires cooled off, and then like it just changed the compound, essentially sealed the outer layer of rubber. Don't know if that's a thing, but it felt like it, and then that felt like everyone went through that. But also having our right rear tire pressure lower hopefully is helping us. And we are accordion green. And let's see if we can go forward.
Oh well. Pit road is closed. Past the pace car.
I had no idea how Tracy got there so quickly, but I had to lift off, otherwise we were wrecking Ryan. But we can make this one quick.
Pit road's open.
Yeah, I just got into Ryan a tiny bit and I lifted off to give him some room, and somehow Tracy gained like 5 seconds on us, and I don't know if he was going for a slider line there or what, but he came in hot on the bottom. Thankfully it didn't wreck us.
1 lap to green.
Nothing, he wouldn't have been able to see us checking up anyways with the way this works, but we'll get back going to green. Now everyone's tires have definitely cooled off, so it could be a whole different feel.
Get ready, going green.
I think we need to get to the outside of Ryan as soon as possible. I don't know if we're going to be able to make the pass on the inside.
Green flag, green flag.
They get sideways on the top side, so we're just going to head down low. And an instant
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Letter 27 carbide.
So we're just not going to get any racing in the second half of the race, it looks like.
Pit road is now open.
Tires shouldn't be a factor right now, so everyone just needs to calm down a little bit. But unfortunately, we easily cleared Ryan there, but have to give that back, so part of it.
One to go, next time by.
Well, let's go back to racing.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Nick just hit the inside tire barriers out of 4. Luckily it didn't break his car. We're not going to be able to make that pass on Ryan down low, at least not in 3 and 4.
283. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. 17.466. Clear outside.
Zach just ahead of us, wasn't expecting to see him. Should be able to make the pass on his outside. I don't know if he's got damage or what, but it could be that some people are going through that issue with tires if they got them too hot in that first run, and then those 3 cautions in a row just cooled them off.
17.364.
We don't need to go as high as I was going. I don't know how I ended up there, but we are seeing dust. So the particles didn't get rid of that, but that's fine. I didn't want to lose the dust. We should have more dust lingering in the air. Logan almost gets into the back of Mark. We got 8 laps left in this one. The front has not pulled away.
17.39.
Looks like Nick's going for the lead. Hopefully he can do it cleanly.
Slow car down low.
And we've got a slow car down low call. Hopefully back in the field is not going to ruin this race.
17.315.
We're starting to get too loose. And we got another yellow.
Catch up, 99 car.
Looks like that might have been my dad.
Catch up, 99 car.
No, maybe not. I don't know. Alright, well, we got 5 laps in this one. We've kind of reached our limit, it looks like. The guys in front are quicker.
Pit road's open.
We were overdriving it there, trying to catch them.
One to go, next time by.
Get back to racing.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Get a good start there.
5 laps to go.
Then I full smash the throttle. Gonna get to the outside of Logan, or at least try.
Inside, clear inside, inside, clear inside. Car inside.
Just try not to hit the wall. Nick drives through the rear end of...
Go high, inside. Next car's the leader.
It's not fucking learning, is he?
Clear inside. Car inside, clear. 18.425, clear inside.
It sucks that we have to deal with offenders that do that, but you need to drive so that you don't do that. Because that's his 3rd time now that we've seen him run through someone like that. And it sucks because they had led the entire race. We're close to it. Alright, well, that sucks, but
check a flag.
at least we got a decent finish.
Good job, very good job.
Let's go look at it. He just drives through them. Oh well, it is what it is, so. Just make them aware that we're not happy with it. You need to adjust if you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Let's take a look at the yellows that happened out there. See what that slider was that caused everything here. Yeah, that he like half-assed the slider and stops then, and then that collects my dad there. Like, you gotta go for it. If you don't get the right rear up to the moisture, you're just gonna be stopped there. And he didn't really have a run on Colton. Colton had the run down the backstretch, but is what it is. Sucks for my dad. And then I still don't understand. Like, look how far back he is from us. I still don't understand how he got to us when we had this contact. But I guess we just slowed up so much, keeping it off of him. But that ends his race. Then we have another yellow with James at the rear. James just loses it, and Ian's got nowhere to go. How many yellows did we have in a row? I think that was the last one. And then is my dad spinning out here, or were they just so far behind? Oh, it looks like Ryan maybe broke his right front. Yeah, he broke his right front. How did that happen? He just hit the wall. Got up top. There's no banking up there. And, yep. So, that is that caution. And then we didn't have another one after that. So, sorry to Ryan for you losing the race that way. That's not how people should be racing. But, yeah, we'll take care of it. So, hopefully it was enjoyable for everyone, for the most part. And let's take a look at the league standings. So, right now, points leader is Zachary and Logan, Tracy, Nick Robinson, William, Kevin, myself, Colton, Gavin, and with 50 points for each race to win. These spreads have been quite big, but you can easily make up some spots. So it's closing in at the top, though, between Logan and Zachary. Zach didn't have quite the race that he normally has in the final run. And, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.